Hi there. Welcome to Gentle Yoga. My name's Sherry, and I hope you enjoy this class. So it's going to get started. It'd be good to have either a block or if you have a bolster, would be wonderful, or even a thick book or a pillow and maybe even a light blanket for near the end of class. So welcome. I'm happy to have you join me. Shift over. And just remembering to listen to your body. So everything's an invitation. So just taking what is good for you and leaving the rest. And as we start class, I'm going to start with a mantra, the mantra for Ganesh. This is Ganesh, if you can see him. So Ganesh is a deity, and it is something we call upon qualities of this deity within ourselves. So Ganesh is the remover of obstacles, preventing us from greater success in all areas of our life, new beginnings, and just wanting to remove any obstacles. Also one who grants boons and wishes. And the mantra for Ganesh, one of the mantras, is Om Gaum Ganapataye Namaha Om. Om is the universal sound. Gaum is the Bija seed sound for Ganesh. Ganapataye is just another word for Ganesh. Namaha is great. And then Om at the end, again, the universal sound. So I will begin. If you feel comfortable joining me, that is great. But if not, I'm just going to invite you to close your eyes and just taking in the energy of this mantra as I begin. Om Gaum Ganapataye Namaha Om. 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 And just allowing a moment to let this energy settle all around you. Then opening the eyes if you have yours closed. We're going to move into Shavasana. Shavasana is lying flat on our back. Our feet flop open to the sides of the mat, and our palms can be up, out, away from the body. As we begin to settle down into Mother Earth here, allowing her to fully support us. As we take deep inhales through the nose, long exhales through the mouth, allowing everything to leave us, not serving us right now. Long inhales and long exhales. allowing yourself to feel fully supported on your mat, in your body, into the earth. Connecting with your breath. And I invite you to bring in an intention, a sankalpa, into your practice or your day. Could be a single word like happiness, peace, flexibility, strength, joy. We're finding a word that works for you. You can also make this a mantra. On the inhale, you can repeat to yourself, I am peace, or I am joy. I am content. On the exhale, releasing. Full, complete breath. And then I invite you to take a moment to find a color which resonates health to you. Finding that color that makes you think of health and healing. And I invite you to visualize that color as you draw it in through the inhale. As it energizes and heals and restores each cell, tissue, and muscle in your body and mind. Visualizing that color that you chose for health as it heals and restores your body and mind. Drawing that light in through your inhale. And on your exhale, releasing anything not serving you in this moment of time. Take a few more of these cleansing breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. As you allow Shavasana and the breath to nourish and nurture you. And then bending your knees and bringing the soles of your feet onto the mat, walking the heels close to the glutes as we move into bridge pose or Setu Bandhasana. Being mindful your knees are facing your toes as we bring our arms along beside us. And then lifting our hips up to bridge pose. Pouring your energy down into the soles of your feet. Chin comes away from your chest and your chest comes towards your chin. Two more breaths. On your next exhale, release the hips down to the mat. Bring your knees in and give yourself maybe a gentle rock from side to side if that feels good on your back. Massaging the back. Continuing to massage the back. And then bringing the soles of your feet down to the mat. And having your palms face down, you're going to tuck one hand under each glute. And your elbows come closer together to your sides. As you bend your knees and extend your legs up towards the ceiling. And beginning to pump your feet. Using your feet as pumps to help return the blood flow back to the heart and the lymph back to your lymph nodes. Using the pumping of your feet to help with circulation. A few more. And then finding your feet to stillness, we're going to move into 5 leg lifts. Now only bringing your legs down as far as your lower back stays on the mat. So feet come down using your core. And then legs rise up using your transverse abdominis, your underlying muscle of your core muscles. Back stays strong on the mat. Raising the legs up, doing 5 at your own breath. Once you've done your 5, you can bend your knees, bringing your arms out so your shins are facing the ceiling. And on your next exhale, you're going to bring your knees down to the left. Look to the right palm. And if you need a cushion, if your legs don't reach the ground, you can place a bolster or pillow underneath your bottom leg. If not, you can allow them just to come towards the floor. Keeping your right shoulder grounded on the mat. For a gentle twist, helping with digestion. Long, full, complete breaths here. And then using your core to raise your legs back up to center. And your next exhale, bringing the knees down to the right, turning your head towards the left. Left shoulder stays on the mat. As we breathe into our twist, being gentle and kind with ourselves. Enjoying your breath here. Taking 2 more breaths. And then as you engage your core, you're going to bring your legs back up to center. Extend the legs out. Legs and feet come together. Arms come up overhead. And giving yourself a nice lengthening from the tips of your fingers to the tips of your toes. Lengthen out like you're just waking up. And then bringing the arms back down. Feet, knees bend. Rolling over to the side. And we're moving up into tabletop. I'm just going to get rid of my jacket. Your wrists will be beneath your shoulders and your knees beneath your hips. If you can look between your legs and see your feet like this, just place them behind your knees. So in tabletop, we're going to move into cat and cow. So on the inhale, we're beginning to round the tailbone up, dropping the belly and looking forward. Exhale, curling the tailbone, rounding the spine, bringing the head down into cat. Inhale, starting from the tailbone, belly comes down, looking forward. Exhale, curl the tailbone in and the spine rounds into cat. Move that a few more, connecting with your own breath. If you want to close your eyes, so you can connect with your breath. And being kind with yourself as we begin to loosen up the spine, which helps with nutrients flow more easily and effortlessly throughout the body. Two more full, complete rounds here. Once you're done your 2 rounds, you come back to a neutral spine. This is a bit of a balanced pose. We're going to move into sunbird. So placing the energy into your left knee. And if you need a cushion, or you can fold your mat over if you need extra cushion for your knee. So if you need that, or maybe a small pillow. As you place into the left, we're going to extend our right leg out. Gaze is at the mat. Your core is towards your spine. So navel towards the spine helps with your balance. Just noticing balance and breath here. Letting go of any expectations. And then bringing that right knee down. And lengthening out through your left leg. Navel to spine, gaze is at the mat. Giving yourself a smile. And then left knee comes down. We're going to move again to the right side. So right leg lengthens out. If you want a bit of an extra challenge, and it's only an invitation, so you don't have to take it. You can pour your energy to your right palm and raise your left arm forward. And then bringing that hand and knee back down to the mat. Lengthening out through your left leg. Gaze stays at the mat. As you pour your energy to the left palm. And you can curl the right toes as well, depends how it feels for your body. And then if you want, lengthening out your right arm. Gaze stays down, navel to spine. And then releasing that hand and knee down to the mat. We're going to bring our knees to the outside of the mat. We're going to move to child's pose. Toes can come close together. Your sit bones come back towards your heels. And you can walk your hands forward and rest your head on the mat. Or you can stack your arms and rest your head here. So either form, taking what feels best for you. Breathing into your whole back. And taking this moment, this is the fifth limb of yoga, a form of it, pratyahara, which is withdrawal of the external senses. So taking a moment to go within and enjoy that quietness within yourself. This is child's pose, Garbhasana, Balasana. Really enjoying your breath here. Patanjali's Eightfold Path of Yoga, the Royal Path, Raja Yoga. Patanjali was a sage from about 2,000 years ago, and he also compiled the Yoga Sutras. The sutras are threads of knowledge. He compiled them in written form. There was 196 of them, and only 3 of them to do with asanas, postures. The rest to do with the workings of the mind. So as we sit within ourselves in child's pose, enjoying that breath, your breath. And then I invite you to lengthen your arms out if you don't already. And then lifting your head up, walking your hands towards the left, keeping that right sit bone towards your heel. You can either lower your head to the mat or bend your left elbow and rest your head on your fist. Finding length through the right side of your body. Sending your breath there. And then reaching that left arm out if it's in. Lifting the head, walking them to center, and then over to the right. Head either comes down to the mat or bend the right elbow and rest your head on your right fist. Being mindful to keep your sit bones towards your heels, sending your breath down the left side of your body. Breath can be in and out through your nose. And then lifting the head and walking the hands back to center. And just resting your head here in neutral. And then pushing into your hands, coming back up to tabletop. As we come to sit on our bottoms here. Legs can be crossed. If this isn't comfortable for you, you can bring your legs out or maybe sit on a small block. I have little blocks like this. These are great to have. But if you don't, you can also sit on a pillow. So finding what works best for you. As we come into a comfortable seated position, we're going to move into a gentle twist. So shoulders are up, back and down. You're taking an inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose and placing your right hand behind you and the left hand comes to right leg. Twisting from the belly up. And then inhaling back to center and exhaling to the left. Left hand behind you, right hand to the left leg. Enjoying these gentle twists. And inhaling back to center as we move to seated sun salutations. So we're going to place our left hand down beside our hip. We're going to inhale, right arm up. Exhale, fold to the left. Keeping your right sit bone on the ground. Inhale, back up. Right hand comes down, left arm up. Exhale to the right. Inhale, right arm meets left. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, half lift, looking ahead. Exhale, folding. Inhale, hands walk behind us. Inhale, and then exhale, back to center. Moving through it again. So left hand's down beside us. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, fold to the left. Inhale, right hand comes down, left arm up. Exhale to the right. Inhale, right arm up to meet left. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, half lift, looking ahead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands come behind us, back bend. And exhale, back to center. Let's see, we'll move through this one more time. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale to the left. Inhale, right hand down, left arm up. Exhale to the right. Inhale, right arm meets left. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands walk behind us. And then exhale, back to center. As we move now into Jani Shirshasana. So our legs, let me check something. All right. So our legs come out long, walking our sit bones back a little bit, shoulders back and down, bringing the sole of our right foot into the inside of our left leg. So sitting here, you can see, as I said, we're going to inhale our arms up, turning towards the left leg, and then exhale, folding forward. You can have a slight bend in your left knee. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Surrendering with kindness and compassion, letting go of expectations, any judgment on yourself. Deep inhales and long exhales. Next inhale, you can either walk your hands up your leg or arms rise up and then come down beside you as we extend our right leg out and our left leg comes in. I'll show you this way as well. So here, sitting your sit bones back. We're going to inhale, our arms rise up, turning towards your right leg. And then exhale, folding over the right leg. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Letting go of expectations and thanking your body for where you are today. Taking 3 more long, complete breaths. And then next inhale, we're going to rise back up. And then hands come down beside us. Now we're going to move into Marichyasana. So there's a couple ways you can do this. So again, listening to your body. We're going to extend our legs out, starting the way we were with the last pose. We're going to bring our right foot in, knee is bent. You can leave your leg here. You can sit on a small cushion if you find that's better for your back. If you have more space in your body, placing that right foot over your left. If you have more space, tucking that left heel towards your right glute. So finding what works for you. Making sure your sit bones are on the mat. So we have our right foot over our left or on the inside of your left leg and your left toes are pointed up to the ceiling, or your foot is tucked in, the left foot is tucked in. You can sit this way so you can see. So we're going to bring our right hand behind us. We're going to inhale our left arm up and exhale, either hooking the elbow on the right leg or wrapping it around your leg as we keep our navel to spine. So inhale is where we're growing tall, creating space. Exhale, we're beginning to twist from the belly, moving the head last, if at all. So inhale, exhale, twisting from the belly up the spine. Inhale, exhale, twisting. Growing tall on the inhale and moving into the space on the exhale. And 2 more breaths. Next inhale, you're going to come back to center. Hands on the opposite side. As you push into your left hand for a counter twist. And then inhale back to center. Extending your left leg out if it's tucked in, and then your right as we change to the other side. Left foot comes in either to the inside of your right leg, across your right leg, or tucking in your right foot to your left glute, keeping your left foot on the mat. As we bring our left hand behind us, inhaling right arm up, exhaling, hooking the elbow or wrapping your elbow around the knee. Inhale, growing tall. Exhale, twisting from the belly up the spine. Inhale, growing tall. Exhale, twist. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Two more breaths. And inhaling back to center. Hands come to the opposite side, pushing into your right hand as you find a counter twist. And then inhaling back to center, bringing right leg out, then your left. Soles of your feet are going to come together. So we're like in a triangle, so you can either have them closer or you can have them further apart. Find what works for you. So we bring our shoulders up, back, and down. We're going to inhale, growing tall, and exhale as we move into Baddha Konasana or cobbler's pose. You can wrap your hands around your toes and allow your back to round. Breathing into your back, surrendering to healing and restoring your body and mind. Take 3 more nourishing breaths here. You can allow your breath to flow out your mouth, into the nose. Letting go. And next, inhale, coming back up, finding a comfortable seat. So we're going to move into alternate nostril breathing or Nadi Shodhana. So Nadi Shodhana is a good breath to come to calm the mind. I'll just demonstrate and show you before we begin. So our left hand is going to come into Gyan Mudra. So the tip of the index and thumb is going to meet. So be like that. Your other 3 fingers are going to be together and it's just going to lay gently on your left leg. Your right hand is going to use your right thumb to block off right nostril. Right nostril. Your next 2 fingers curl in, and then your ring finger will be used to block off left nostril. And this would be Vishnu Mudra. So it looks like this. If that doesn't work for you, you can just use your thumb to block off your right and your index finger to block off left. So I will go through 1 full round just to show you before we begin. So I'm going to block off my right nostril. I'm going to inhale left. Close and hold with my ring finger. Exhale right. Inhale right. Close and hold. And exhale left. Now I invite you to find, if you need to blow your nose too first, go ahead and do that. So inviting you into Vishnu Mudra on the right, or just using your thumb and index finger. So block off the right nostril. Inhale left. Close and hold. Exhale right. Inhale right. Close and hold. Exhale left. Inhale left. Close and hold. Exhale right. Inhale right. Close and hold. Exhale left. Now I invite you to go at your own pace of breath. You can do a few more rounds at your own pace, trying to lengthen out the exhales. And she'll let you know that this helps to balance out the left and right side hemispheres of our brain. And the right side is more the creative side, and the left is more analytical. And your opposite nostril is related to that side of the brain. I'm giving you a few more moments to finish off your cycles of breath. Once you're done, I invite you to just rest your hands on your legs, closing the eyes, and bringing your point of focus to the spot in between your eyebrows. Connecting to your intuition and wisdom here. And then opening the eyes, I invite you to come down onto your backs on the mat. However you want to get there. Lying flat onto your back. And bringing your knees in. And maybe if it's okay in your neck, to bring your neck up, your head up, and giving yourself a nice little tight hug here. Maybe do a gentle rock. And then extending your left leg out and interlacing your fingers below right knee as we move into an Apanasana, downward flow of energy. Filling the belly with oxygen on your inhale. Exhale, maybe bringing that knee a little closer to the outside of your body. You can rotate your right foot. Full breaths. And then bringing your left knee in, releasing your right leg, fingers interlaced below left knee, extending right leg out. Full inhale, filling the belly with breath, and exhale, bringing your knee closer to the outside of your ribs on your left side. Shoulders stay grounded on the mat. And then bringing the soles of your feet on the mat. I invite you to bring either a block or bolster to your hand, and then pushing through your feet, placing that block or bolster beneath your tailbone, your lower back, where you feel fully supported here. Now I invite you to come into another breath practice here. So we're going to inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and pause for 4. First, we'll take a cleansing breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then our breath will be in and out through the nose. Let's begin. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Pause. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Pause. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Pause. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Pause. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. And let go of that breath. Coming back to your natural cycle of breath. And just notice how it feels to feel so fully supported on your block or bolster. Letting go of all musculature energy here. And then bringing our knees towards our chest and lengthening our legs up to the sky. And just allowing that blood to come back down to the heart, giving your heart a rest. You can also come to a wall and allow your legs to be supported by a wall. So taking in what feels best for you. If you want to move to a wall, take the time to do that. Maybe just notice how it feels from having the block or on a wall. And we'll take 5 more complete breaths. And then bending our knees, placing your feet back to the mat. As you inhale, lifting the hips up and bringing your block or bolster or pillow out to the side. And slowly lowering your hips back down to the mat. And if you need a sweater or a blanket or socks, before extending our legs out to get them back to Shavasana, where you're flat on the mat, palms are up, feet are flopped open to the sides, and taking a nourishing breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Again, releasing anything that's not needed in this moment. And coming back to your color of health, drawing that color in to energize, heal, and restore your cells, tissues, and muscles. There are jewels inside yourself, precious, profound, and ready to be discovered. These jewels are just like flowers. Some are taking root. They are in the process of being fertilized and getting ready to sprout. Others are growing and budding, preparing to flower. There are also beautiful blooms inside, brimming with fragrance and lively vitality. Others are in stages of decline, getting ready to retreat and recycle themselves, and naturally cycle back to the beginning. Like a bouquet of flowers, there are jewels within you. There is a sparkling ruby red jewel, and it's so stabilizing and protective. There's an orange carnelian jewel too. It lights up your senses, creativity, and ability to feel. There is a beautiful amber jewel, radiating confidence, inner strength, and courage. There is an emerald jewel too. The glowing emerald green jewel is loving, forgiving, and kind. There is a bright sapphire blue jewel shining with truth and sparks your creativity. There's an amethyst glowing inside that awakens your tuitions and shows you the big picture. There is a crystal clear diamond shining with spirit, connecting the divine with you. There are jewels inside yourself, waiting to be discovered, polished, and ready to beam beautifully. And taking this time to enjoy Shavasana, quieting the mind and the spirit and the body. Now I invite you to deepen your breath. Coming back to your surroundings, back to my voice. Bringing some movement into hands and feet, or gently rocking the head from side to side. Wakening yourself back up. Now when you're ready, rolling to one side or the other, resting your head on your bottom arm, and bringing a nurturing breath into the body and mind, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. And bringing yourself up to a comfortable seat. Eyes can stay closed. Hands can rest on your legs. Palms can be down for grounding, or palms can be up for receiving. Once you find yourself to a comfortable seat, with eyes closed, I'm going to move into an inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And then the next inhale and the exhale will be to Om. So inhale, exhale through the mouth. Inhale. And finding something of gratitude in your life. As we inhale, our arms come up, holding that gratitude high. Exhale, hands together, bringing them down to the heart center, tucking that gratitude into your heart, keeping it with you on and off the mat. May the eyes see beauty. May the mouth speak kindness. May the ears listen with compassion. May the heart feel love for all. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today for this class. I hope you enjoy it. Have a wonderful day.